If you want to finally understand the difference between ser y estar, then this is the video for you. Watch it right to the end and try the activities to test yourself. Shakespeare famously said, to be or not to be, that is the question. He probably had no idea that in Spanish they actually have two verbs to be, making that even more complicated. It's really difficult for English speakers because obviously we just have one way of saying it, and trying to choose between ser y estar for us is a bit like having two jars of salt and sugar and trying to tell the difference, because for us it just looks exactly the same. You may have heard things like, oh, ser is permanent and estar is temporary. Even though he is fat is es gordo, flying in the face of all the Weight Watcher fanatics, and he is dead is está muerto, flying in the face of all the modern science fanatics. What you really need to use is doctor, place. Doctor is a mnemonic device to help you remember when to use ser, and place is a device used to help you know when to use estar. First, we'll look at doctor for ser, and we'll have a look at some examples. Doctor stands for description, occupation, characteristic, time and date, origin, and relationship. Let's look at some examples. Él es alto. Ella es inteligente. Ella es profesora. Él es ingeniero. Ellos son amables. Ella es generosa. Son las 3 de la tarde. Es lunes. Soy de Irlanda. Ella es de México. Ella es mi madre. Él es mi amigo. By the way, if you like this video, please like it, share, subscribe, or even leave a comment. Okay, now back to the action. Next we use place for estar, and this stands for position, location, action, condition, and emotion. Let's look at some examples. La chica está sentada. El libro está en la mesa. Estoy en la biblioteca. Estamos en el cine. Estoy corriendo. Estás comiendo. La camiseta está sucia. El café está frío. Él está feliz. Estamos emocionados. Let's test ourselves. Pause the video now at these questions, take your time to answer them, and then start the video again when you're ready to look at the correction. So number one, he's tired. It's talking about his emotion or how his condition is in this moment. So it would be él está cansado. If we were to say like he's tiring or he's tiresome, it sounds more like a characteristic, and we know from our list of doctor that's C. So this would be ser. Él es cansino. She is happy right now is talking again about a condition or an emotion, so that would be in estar. So ella está feliz. However, if she said she's a happy person, it's talking more about her characteristic, do you know, like what type of person she is. So that would be ser, and here it would be ella es feliz. He is boring, again, it's a bit more like his characteristic, so él es aburrido. However, for saying it how he feels at the moment, he's bored, it's talking about his emotion or his current state, and that would be él está aburrido. Talking about where somebody's from, like saying he is from Spain, sounds like origin, which as we know is O from doctor, so that would be él es de España. She is a doctor would be the other O in doctor. Occupation, and this would be ella es médico. He is sleeping would be an action, so therefore we know it's estar. Él está durmiendo. And finally, you are my friend, that will be the R in doctor, which is for relationships. Tú eres mi amigo. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, let us know in the comment section. And also you can leave a comment talking about what you would like us to do in future. So maybe it's something to do with grammar, vocabulary, or just something you're stuck on. Also, please remember if you liked the video to give us a like, and also share it or subscribe for future videos. Venga, hasta luego. Gracias.